Okay, so this is another episode of Dream Creatures. We'll get right into it. So the first dream creature that I had was this weird little Pokemon looking thing. It was like it was a fruit eating creature that would just kind of like fold up and then hide like on top of fruit trees, and it would like burrow into the tree and just eat fruit. And it was like really really tough. Um, that's all I remember for that one. Oh, okay. These guys, they were kind of weird, as often dream creatures are. So these were like these judges of fat. Like they would have people bring to them different fatty things, like jars of peanut butter or like lard um or even people like fat people or like anything that was like really fatty, like avocados or coconut oil or coconut butter. And they would like look at it and judge it, and then they'll be like, not good enough. That fat's disgusting. But every now and then they would be like, okay, that's good, that's good. But like they were very selective about the type of fat that was brought before them. So that was a very odd dream creature. And then the next one, oh, these guys, these were probably my favorite out of this series. Um, or I don't know. Um, Basically, what these guys were responsible for is they had this hard metal plate in the front of their head, and what they would use it for is they would monitor our reality from a different dimension. And whenever the reality started to come undone, like whenever the little nails started to pop out and the reality would loosen, they would like hammer it in with their head. Like they would just like bang their head right into it and then like bang it into place and then keep reality stable that way. And there was a bunch of them all around our reality. This is supposed to be our reality, I guess. That's, I don't know. I drew it kind of quickly. I couldn't really think of how to represent it. It's like a cross section of our reality from a different dimension. So yeah, think about that. Um, and the next one is, oh, this was a ghost onion. Um, Basically, whenever a chef messed up their dish and they were really sad, the ghost onion would appear and make their tears like go back into their eyeballs. And then the chef would be like, "What the heck just happened?" And then the ghost onion would disappear once the sadness um went away, but then the sadness would just be replaced by utter confusion. um okay, so that's that. Oh, and this was an evil genius Cyclops Duck. And I had a dream where this duck was bent on the getting rid of the world of chickens because it was jealous of how much people loved chicken and loved to eat chicken. So it was trying to destroy all of the chickens in the world um so that people would start eating duck and eating duck eggs. So yeah, man, I love dreams. um yeah, this was just a very silly one. I was at a beach and I looked up and I saw these Triceratop pelicans flying by, or as I call them, Peliceratops. There's probably a better combination of those words out there. But yeah, that was basically it. Just Pelican Triceratops. Dream creatures. Go figure. Okay, this was a cool dream. So it was a creepy dream. I was like in this Adams family type house where I would go down this, like during lunchtime, we instead of going sideways like you would in a cafeteria, like go from one side to the next to collect your food, we would go down this elevator, and like we would stop at a level, and then like this like buffet would like form in front of us, like from like, I don't know, just like out of nowhere. It would just like these blobs would just like appear and mesh together and form like like a buffet of like different food and like a sneeze guard, and then all of a sudden behind it this blob would form, and then it would appear as kind of like this ghostly um alien like lunch lady, and then they will like offer you this ectoplasmic looking stuff, and then if you didn't take it they would get very angry with you, and then you would take it, and then you would go on to the next level. But yeah, I really like these this is also one dream creature that I really liked in this series. um it's just really bizarre looking. It's amazing what your mind can come up with sometimes. I'm sure it's just like probably just like a mesh of things I've seen in the past, but it's just really weird. Um, yeah. All right, the next one. And this was a butterfly that was this was like a, what do you call this? Not cross-eyed, but like a cockeyed butterfly that, if there were like seven of them, and they each had this ancient language um, written on their wings. So if you caught them and translated the language, and like you could translate, if you translated the message that was on all of their wings, and you uttered it out loud, and then you can have a wish granted. That's basically it. It's just it's just a very funny looking butterfly to me. I don't know what's up with these other looking things here. Maybe I was watching too much Rick and Morty or something, but this looks like a Rick and Morty type thing to throw on there for those of you that understand the reference. And the next one was a two-faced Roman legionnaire or soldier, I guess. I don't know. Basically, like one side was really compassionate and holding a shield, and the other side was like really mean and had a spear. I think it's funny that the mean one had like a big nose. Um, but yeah, I'm sure that says a lot about my subconscious. Um, okay, and then the next creature. Oh, okay. I don't know what's up with the weird noses, but this was a this was a weird nosed thief penguin. I had a dream where me and a couple of friends were exploring the Arctic Circle, and then um, this penguin, I have no idea why it had to wear a mask, like dream logic. It could have been just a regular penguin trying to steal food from us. But he kept trying to steal food from us, but it was really, really bad at it because of how chunky it was, and its wings were just like really stubby and not made for stealing stuff, so we would just give it food and it would go away. And this was the last one. This was a lizard lady. Again, I don't know what's up with the weird noses, but or a lizard grandma, I should say. Her purpose was to kidnap people and turn them into toys for her grandson, who was a baby. This is probably somewhat Miyazaki inspired. Um, Probably like, I mean, if any of you've seen Spirited Away, this is kind of like similar to the old witch in there. But okay, yeah, that's it for these dream creatures. I mean, I have a lot more. I just don't really have the time to put all of them together, and like when I have a little more time after this weekend, I'll be able to crank out a little more dream creatures and videos. And if you have an interesting dream creature you want me to draw, just let me know. I love hearing people's dream creatures, and I will draw it sooner or later. Um, and oh yeah, like and subscribe, and happy dreaming. Thank you for watching.